remember. Good enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Good enough I can remember. Good enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday. Man, y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional try hauls, and y'all know we have Music Monday, but this is sold out. Well, of course, we continue the Sneaker Talk, man. Plus, sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and then it's free to sign up. Or, of course, we continue the Sneaker Talk. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it. Pretty much, if I don't get the content out in time, which I've been doing my very, very best to just pretty much stay on it, most likely we are already talking about it in the sold out Discord, and it is free to sign up. And not only are we talking sneakers, we got a food section, a sports section, you name it, which ironically, right? One of the reasons why you guys probably have noticed I'm live at a different time, specifically just for Saturday, because I work a full-time job through the week. I can't really alter that time. However, with this one, I'm like, it's Saturday. I've done everything I need to do for the day for the most part. And y'all know I do like to watch football, which the game starts at, if I'm not mistaken, 4 o'clock my time. So right when I get off live, I'll be kicking for the game, because I notice if the game starts, I've noticed sometimes I get to miss the end. And it's not about the games per se, but sometimes you got to just kind of try different things. If you guys are rocking with the new time, let me know. If not, we can go back to 7 p.m. We'll get it, squared away here. Just trying something different, but I don't know. We'll do like a little soft opening. Still more content on the way as always. And let's just say hopefully, if everything goes right, I'm put it this way, I'm definitely going for, when we get towards the upcoming sneaker releases, I'm definitely going for the Gammas, but I think I'm going to just say this, I'm going to finish the year out strong. I'm going to do my very, very best to finish out the year strong. There's your hint right there. I love that you're here, but I already know when I do this, you usually, you be spot on when it comes to this, right? Okay, but anyway, man, y'all let me know if audio and visuals looking good. I mean, to be honest, with this being like, I guess you can say like fall/winter time, it still looks like it's almost 7 o'clock my time, but to be honest, we do got a little bit of daylight out as I look out the window, right? So if y'all let me know if audio and visuals okay, and tonight's topic pretty much looks like Jordan Brand has won the Brand of the Year award, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is based off what I just found here from, it's kind of like a Foot News Awards, if I'm not mistaken, right? So pretty much they're saying the FNAA, which I'm assuming is Foot News Annual Awards is what it stands for, but don't quote me on that, but I'm almost positive that's most likely what it stands for. But I got the article up, and looks like a person they have on the thumbnail is the Nigels. And obviously, I will say this, we're getting pretty close to where I'm going to be doing a live for Sneaker of the Year, obviously, right? We're here, man. This is the last month of the year. No matter how you slice it and dice it, this is the last month of the year, and it's time for me to sit down. That's going to be my goal. I got content on the way, obviously, but that's my goal over the next couple days, is to pretty much get together my sneaker of the years, right? Okay, what I think are the top sneaker of the years. And I'll probably do it next Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. If I can, I'm going to do it next Saturday. Not on Wednesday, but I'm going to do it Saturday, this Saturday coming up. So a week from now. And then what I plan to do for the people who's been active in there, and I may do that one a little bit later. I may play with the time. We'll see what it is. I'm going to get that one up early, right? Okay, where I want to do Sneaker of the Year, and I know people, I'm going to get the Discord involved. So what I'm going to do, and I'm telling you guys this now, right? What I want to do, and you guys make it, and this is why I'm telling you ahead of time, by the way, too, before we get started. I'm only going to be on this joint for an hour, right? But anyway, I want to have you guys up on the panel with me in the Discord. So what I'm going to do, I'm still going to be live. I'm going to share my screen to the Discord, and I want you guys to hop in the Discord, and I want y'all to give your thoughts and opinion on it too. There's no right or wrong answers of what Sneaker of the Year is, right? Okay, we'll probably do like a top 5-ish and kind of break it down. Honestly, probably no. I'm going to keep it traditional. We're going to do top 10 sneakers of the year with the Sold Out family, right? Okay, so pretty much if you're a part of the Sold Out Discord, right, you can hop in the panel. You can give your top 10. I'm going to give my top 10. We're going to give each other's thoughts. It's going to be a great, I guess, conversation and back and forth, right? Okay, no arguments, no debates, no nothing. So I'm going to get my list together, and then Saturday, save the date, right? Okay, we're going to do it, and I'll make sure I'll put a post out on my YouTube channel too. I'm gonna drop the post probably tomorrow. I'm going to do top 10 sneakers of the year, because I mean, to be honest, after the Gammas, dog, let's just keep it 100. I mean, it's pretty much, I hate to say it, it's kind of like a wrap. And let me actually pull up my calendar real quick just to get the dates real quick before we get started, dog. Yeah, technically, if you think about it, right, the Gammas, if I'm not mistaken, they come out on the 13th. That's Saturday. If everything goes right, yes, the kid plans on catching a W and picking those up. Hopefully that goes well. And then I'll go ahead and do it that night. If I don't do it the 13th, I'm going to do it on the 20th. But I'm going to aim for the 13th because, to be honest, what else is we really anticipating on that joint? And I'll do that towards the upcoming sneaker releases as well. But I think the Gammas is set to close out the show. Just like any 11 that we get each and every year, I think it's set to close out the show. I know we heard a lot of rumors about, hey, we may get a restock of, say, like the Jordan 1 Bread 85 cut, right? Okay, and there's still technically, quote-unquote, time. But to be honest, dog, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have my hopes up on that actually happening. Now, I don't work for Jordan Brand or Nike, so that actually could happen. But at the same time, I don't have my hopes up about it at all, right? Okay, so I did see you earlier. I'm gonna touch the chat real quick. So we're gonna be talking pretty much Jordan Brand wins Brand of the Year award, and then there's been this rumor floating around that Travis Scott could be leaving Nike for Adidas. I personally don't believe they're going to let the guy go. But we're going to talk about that tonight or today as well, because technically we're not night. We're still in the, I guess, afternoon time per se. But if I had to guess, dog, even though we're used to Travis's and Travis's are the demand, like keep it 100, the Travis's is still bringing a lot of attention. I just wish that Jordan Brand would finally, what they need to do, Jordan Brand, this is my New Year's resolution sneaker-wise. This is, yes, I have way more New Year's resolutions for my personal life, but for sneaker-wise, this is what I'm going to speak into fruition, and I'm going to say this probably until we close out the year. Jordan Brand and Nike, hear us, or I'll speak for myself, but I think the majority of the sneaker community would like to see this. So, case in point, we did have the Air Jordan 3 Soulflies drop, and we seen more people catch W's than we didn't anticipate. Me personally, like a you know what, I forgot to enter, dog. Right when I was about to enter, I'm gonna tell you this too, man. My job, and yes, that's gonna come first. Not saying you guys aren't important because I love y'all, but my job, the demand. When I get there, I work from the day I work from the moment I get in to the time it's time to get off. That's why I kind of been like, I haven't been able to move how I want to move. But anyway, I'm not going to use that as an excuse. But anyway, to the main point, Jordan Brand and Nike, I would love for you to give us let us do a run fair on the Travis Scotts, man. Because to be honest, no disrespect, his site, in my opinion, ain't it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't it. Majority of the people who got Travis's, you're either really, really, really lucky or you pretty much paid resale for them. I've only hit on one Travis for retail, and that was for the Homie Dunks. Salute to the Homie Dunks. Now, all my Travis is in my collection, which, to be honest, if I go down the rabbit hole, I got way more than what I think, but resale. So, Jordan Brand, can we get the Travises to finally get on the run fair, right? Okay, because I highly doubt they're going to let him go to Adidas. The guy, to be honest, he's not in, even though he had that one issue at his concerts and stuff like that, if you think about it, that's kind of died down. You know what I mean? They took a little slight break, but I mean, they let that die down. And if I had to guess, that's handled, allegedly, this whole live is a legend on the opinionated base. That's been handled legally, and pretty much nobody can speak on it. And if that's just my best educated guess. This is whole live is a legend. And I say all that to say this, right? The reason I have a feeling, I've been through situations in my life where I had a family member that was involved into like some legal stuff where it wasn't their fault, and the person that caused the issue, I'll put it this way, and I'm not gonna say who, when, or what, but let me just put it this way, dog. Whenever you bag right, your legal issues, almost everybody got a price. And I don't know what happened, right? But I'm speaking on my own personal experience from what I've seen. I've witnessed in real time where I seen somebody who did something extremely illegal to one of my family members, right? The next day, the family, that person's family's attorneys pulled up with, I can't say what because I'm technically not supposed to speak on it, but let me put it this way. When they pulled up, they were extremely nice and they were willing to take care of us, so to speak. And the deal was you could never speak on it. And we never spoke on it, right? Even though technically I just spoke on it, but I mean, that's a gray area. I'm telling you now, even if we wanted to go back and try to go after them, it's over with, dog. I wouldn't even be, I'm not even gonna say that, but I wouldn't even, it's so long ago, but I'm gonna be 100. We never, the person that caused the issue, we never even interact with them. We only interact with their lawyers and their people that work for them, and they did a tremendous job. And to be honest, from what I get from it, it was much cheaper for that person to go this route than that route. So I say all that to bring back full circle. Why do you think we don't hear about that whole, like, you know, Travis Scott stuff or with the concert stuff anymore? Think about it. We were on it for a minute and then it just disappeared, right? I'm going to leave it right there, right? Okay, but let's just get on to tonight's topic. Let me touch the chat, man. My bad real quick. I didn't mean to go on that whole little rant. Let me touch the chat. I seen you, Thomas Goldring Jr. in the building says, congrats to Jordan Brand 100. Most definitely. And to be honest, dog, they've earned it. If you keep it 100, you know, we just got to call it for what it is. They've earned it. And it is what it is. I'm not going to sit up here and say that they didn't earn it and that they didn't, you know, put in the work this year. And I think Divine is the one who said it best, is that, yo, it's going to be hard for Jordan Brand and Nike them to top this year sneaker wise. I mean, to be honest, dog, I knew things were going to be slightly different whenever those Air Jordan 5 Reimagines came out at the top of the year. Hey, different ball game, which, hey, that's on my list regardless. You know what I'm saying? But let me touch the chat. Thomas Goldring Jr. says, word up, Jones. What up, Thomas? What up? What up? What up? We got Wise Prophets in the building. Says, salute. What up? What up? What up? What's good? What's good? Manny with the kick says, what's poppin'? Sold out family. Says, Polo, salute 100. New time on Saturday, fans, or just today? We're testing it out. And that's why I'm saying this is a test. I'm going to see how it goes. If it's not smooth, cool, or we got to give people time to adjust with it, I may do the pretty much, I may go back to 7 or I may go to 6. I gotta find a happy medium on Saturday, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this one I kind of switched it up mainly because I'm gonna keep it 100. My Alabama team is playing, and when I get off here and I watch the joint, I already know I'm about to be on another planet. Not that I probably still couldn't go live, but I already know that was gonna be on the back of my mind too, man. But anyway, we'll keep it moving. Let's see. Devon says, you live early 100. Man in the kick says, I mess with it, Polo. Wavy, appreciate that. Says Divine 100. Devon says, yo, Manny. Let's see. Some sizes of the Norder SB Dunks are sitting. So some sizes are sitting for the Norder SB Dunks. Appreciate that. Man in the kick says, Gamma 11s are a must cop. Yo, I got my Gamma from what? 2013 is the last time, right? I got to put that video out. It's coming. Yeah, I need a fresh pair, and I'm going to sell my old Gammas. You know, I'm going to do what I normally do. Load them up on my eBay page and raffle them off for like 99 cents or whatever. But, yo, them new joints, them joints, say what you want to say about 11s, man. But that shoe will be a historical shoe regardless. You know what I'm saying? Even the 11s I don't like, they still move. And the rumor is that that's Jordan Brand's, let me reword that. Rumors is that's Michael Jordan's favorite silhouette. You know what I'm saying? So obviously why you don't see a lot of people get a lot of collabs, even though we've heard like Drake, but that didn't never released to the public. We heard I'm My Year maybe do one, but I don't know, man. I feel like that's a big deal. That's gonna be a big deal. And if you do an 11 collab, you need to do it right. You know what I'm saying? Devon says that's the fact that Space Jams is releasing next year. Gotta cop those. I think me and Manny kind of spoke that we spoke that into existence, right, Manny? We said it was about time. Like, to be honest, my ones from 2016 are like, they on feet pics look great, but I'll keep it 100, dog. Them joints is, you swear I probably used to ball. And the ones before then was what, 2009? Those were my beater shoes. So if I do get a fresh pair, man, to be honest, I feel like they should keep it with the 45 on the back. And then, yeah, I don't know. And that's a tough one for me, too, because the Space Jams hold like a special place in my heart. I don't know if I would do. I don't know if I would sell those off. I don't know. That's ones in my collection. I may just have to like just ride it out. You know what I'm saying? Because that one is like, all right, cool. I got this because I want to have every version. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think I've sold my 2011s, I've sold like my 2011s, like Concords and everything. If I'm not mistaken, I gotta double check. I got these shoes, but then I gotta double check it too. And let's just say this, dog. Every time I think I sell some shoes, it feels like I've added more because I need some more like drop front shoe cases for the sneaker room too, man. But yeah, hopefully that's true to that. But I mean, it's about time we get the Space Jams again, because last time it was what, 2016, dog. We're in 2025 and it's gonna be 2026. It'd have been 10 years if my math is mathing. If I'm doing the right math, I believe, yeah, it's about time. Let's keep it 100. Manu Kick says, yes, sir. Ski Divine says, it's been a hectic week, Polo. Bro, when I tell you, like, case in point, I don't want to get on my job too much because I don't want to go into too much details. When I tell you, I got something that happened to me, or let me put, not me, but just my job in general. Every day, something popped off. And some of my stuff is tied to, like, emergency, like, type of stuff. And I thought it was broken, but it actually wasn't broken. Some stuff actually went down in my job. I was like, wow, you know? And I was like, thank God we had that actually working, but I'll just leave it right there. I can't really go into details on that one. But yeah, definitely a hectic week. Devon says, I realize it's going to be tough for Nike to tell Travis to put his sneakers on EQL, but Travis don't have his own retailer store. Bruh, this is my thing. How is that? I get what you're saying, Devon, but how is that tough? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, he's their probably prime superstar when it comes to selling products. But at the end of the day, do you own the company or not? Hey, man, at the end of the day, we still the, you know, Ye had to learn that too. Like, hey, yeah, your product is moving over here good, but you don't own, you know, he don't own, does he own Nike and Jordan Brand? Not not on paper anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it like that. But I see what you're saying, Devon. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And it's probably easier said than done if I had to guess. He says, the OG Bred 4s releasing in 2019 and Nike wants to bring them back 6 years later instead of giving it more time. I think it's a bit early because my 2019 pair are still good. So, and this is my thing too. Not only that, did we not just get that reimagined version, like last year? Right? It's not, the OG version, it's too soon. In my opinion, it's too soon for the OG version. Bred 4s, we good. We got the reimagined version, and majority of us got the 2019 version. In fact, the 2019 version, I remember that joint actually didn't sell out instantly. You know what I'm saying? To keep it 100. And I'm not saying it won't this time, but I agree it's a little tad bit early for that, right? Let's just keep it real. It's a tad bit early for that one. Devon says, why release the reimagined Breds if we're going to release the OG4 Breds? Exactly my point, man. We got Derek Simmons in the building, says, Gamma's okay, but I'm waiting on the Space Jam dropping next year. I mean, yeah, but I mean, you know, I feel you. I respect it, but me, I need both. You know what I mean? The Gammas, hey, it's kind of one of the, I feel like that's one of the best 11s that's like, not like a real like OG retro. Because I think this is the second time the Gammas is actually going to come out. This has been the second time. And I don't think Michael Jordan himself actually played in the Gammas, but it's still one of those that we love it as the sneaker community, to keep it real. You know what I mean? So I think that, yeah, you know, to each their own and his preference. Appreciate that, Derek. Let's see. Man with the Kick says, dead ass Polo. Devon says, not on my year 11. We know what the color palette is going to be. Burgundy, light gray, and some cream lace. Facts. To be honest, it may be in the talks, but I don't see it happening, dog. But to be honest, if they do it, if done correctly, I'm all here for it. In my opinion, I'm my year. Little advice from a nobody, me, right? Run that 4 back to what we saw the mock-up was. And I'm not saying that was on my year's mock-up, but let's get a spinoff of what we got from that original on my year 3. I need a 4 version of that. And I don't want no little pin button on it or nothing. Give me a 4 with your on my year twist, but I don't want that whole suede. No, give me the white joint. No, you know what I'm saying? Keep it how we should have got it, or what we was anticipating to begin with. I feel like that's where on my year dropped the ball. They did it with the 1s. They could have did it with the 4s like that. You know what I mean? Vaughn says, with the rate of how all black sneakers like the reimagined 5s and the black 4 sold out, Space Jams might be gone. Oh, It ain't no Mike. It ain't no Mike, baby. Respectfully, it ain't no Mike. The Space Jams, people gonna pull up. People gonna pull up for these gammas. These gammas. And let me clarify this. Even if the gamma don't instantly sell out, mark my words, 2 weeks they're gonna be gone. And let me clarify this. Even if a shoe sells out in 2 weeks, in my opinion, that's still good. You know what I'm saying? That's, hey, Jordan Brand resale quota, boom. Some people like, and I'm not saying you, but just in general, a lot of people do too many comparison of the like, hey, if the shoe it doesn't sell out in a matter of 10 seconds or five minutes or that day, then it's a problem. Even if you think about the Zions, the alternate version, think about this, right? They moved, but I was able to cop the next day. Was that mean that shoe sucks or is it a good shoe? Right? I think it's good. Let's see. Manny says, I need both also Polo. Facts. Thank you, dog. Let's see. Devon says, best non-OG Jordan Retro along with the Black Cat Force. Facts. That's a fact. Agreed. Let's see. We got, Omar HTC 123. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Omar HTC says, do you think Travis Scott can have a good shoe color scheme out of the Jordan 1s? Because a lot of the other things he's done seem to be a bust. Short answer, yes. But I get what you're saying. If you think about it, his Air Force 1s, they moved. The dunks he did moved. I think the Jordan 1 lows is kind of like, it really took off like a rocket. But the highs, they did good. What else? His 4, actually, I would like to see them running back on a new Travis Scott Air Jordan 4. Because if I'm not mistaken, that one actually was the first one I think he dropped, right? Was that Travis Scott Air Jordan 4? Or it was the Air Jordan Travis Scott 6. But either way, I think the 6s, they didn't hit like they wanted to hit. Because I feel like with a little bit of footwork, you're going to have to pay a little extra, but you won't get taxed for a Travis Scott 6. But, and you're going to get taxed, but like, over retail, but I mean, to be honest, yeah, I think he should run him back on a 4. Now, as far as his own shoe with Jordan Brand, not so much for me, right? If that's what you mean, not so much for me. I can't do it. Let's see. Memory Kick says, China 11s that dropped on December 1st overseas would have been the Year 11. Just add that their logo on the panels instead. Hey man, chill. We ain't gonna beat up Year, man. Let's not beat up Year. But let me share my screen here, get the party started. I want to talk the Jordan Brand Award here because obviously we do have the Nigels that was the dagger or what kind of brought things back to fruition to get them this award. So let me share my screen here. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom, you guys should be seeing my screen. And let's see, we got Derek Simmons says, I had to pick up the Travis Scott 6s for resale. I'm a sucker for the glow-in-the-dark shoes. Hey, I pay resale for my olives, and I pay resale for my British khakis. And I will say this, the British khakis, the only reason they don't hit harder than the olive greens is because it's that hairy, like, khaki material. But I still think they're fire. But, hey, we got to go. Sometimes you got to go on a resale market, man. But I feel like the resale market still is not on the level of what it once was. It's not so bad going on the resale market now compared to where back in 2020 and 2021 you had to if you wanted a sneaker because it was just tough times. But let's hit this article real quick. It says, Michael Jordan continues to inspire. Jordan Brand, it says FNAA 2025 Brand of the Year Award winner. It says BMX athlete and designer Nigel Sylvester presented Jordan Brand president Sarah Mazaya with the FNAA 2025 Brand of the Year Award Wednesday night in New York City at the Caprina 25 Broadway. So pretty much she is the person that accepted the award, but I think Nigel is the one that kind of gave it to her. So I mean, if I had to guess, that's kind of a play on like his sneakers, the Brick by Bricks. While that's not necessarily my favorite sneaker, but it did its thing, right? I got to give credit where credit is due on that one. It says, being a part of the family means so much to me. Jordan Brand has shaped the sports culture of decades and continues to exhibit excellence as every level, said Nigel Sylvester, the BMX star who presented the Foot News Brand of the Year Award to Jordan Brand on Wednesday night. It says, one thing was clear from the speeches of Sylvester and Sarah Mazzella is the Jordan Brand president who accepted the award, and that was the greatness of Michael Jordan and his achievements continue to guide and define the brand centered around the basketball legend. You ever thought about, right? Michael Jordan hadn't played ball in years, dog, but like he's still, to me, I think they did the best designs of all time. You know what I'm saying? Because and not saying there are not other fire sneakers out there, but I mean, let's just keep it 100. Jordan Brand and Nike them have done a tremendous job with those silhouettes. Not all of them hit, but that 1 through 14 package is great. You know what I mean? Let's see. Manor Kick says, good pickup, Derek. Fire. Let's see. Sylvester says, spoke about being a kid growing up in Queens and watching his older brother and cousins getting fresh in their Jordans, which in turn inspired him to make the Air Jordan 1 his go-to inspiration for everything as a bicycle motocross athlete, from the pedal grip to flexibility and the overall look. He also has collaborated with both Nike and the Jordan Brand on a number of different products since 2021. So I think the one that he has right here in this video, I think you have these right here. I don't hate them, but they wasn't my favorite, right? Okay. But I will say this, the only one I probably ever came close to copping was his low, that black and red joint. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's just me. And at the end of the day, sneakers are preference. So I say all to say, I don't think his shoes are bad, but I just wasn't, it's always something about him that throw me off. But if you think about it, I know he's done the highs, I know he's done the lows, and I know he's done the brick by bricks, the fours. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind seeing him do like a SB. You know what I mean? I feel like, why not? Even though it's not he's BMX, but I wouldn't mind seeing him do something like that. It says, let's talk about MJ, and that's Michael Jordan, the GOAT, right? Safe to say that's, like, at this point, that's not even debatable. Is he one of the greatest of all times? Yes, right? Who has accomplished so many things on and off the court, Sylvester said. He added that Jordan's greatest and mentality continue to reiterate through the brand. The results that are remarkable. The brand has amazing things coming up next year, from incredible stories to innovative products focused in supporting athletes and creators. Says Jordan Brand is built on legacy and we're focused on the future. In her acceptance speech, Mazzella said the recognition says so much about the culture and really built the brand as it does about the work of our teams have put at every single level. More importantly, the team is driven by another core focus, Mazzella said. At the Jordan Brand, we believe in strategically that the inside of every single human being there is greatness, right? Our mission is to just help you express it, help you find your inner Michael Jordan, she explained. And to be honest, dog, that couldn't have been worded more better in my opinion, right? That's my thing. When I put on my J's and when I wear them to work, I wear my J's to work. And I know not everybody can wear their sneakers to work. But one thing, when I put my J's on, though, I do feel like, not necessarily I'm Michael Jordan or somebody, but, like, as I get ready to get my fit together, dog, I'm motivated. Because I'm like, man, not everybody really know about it. Not everybody's really into it. But, I feel like the sneaker culture, while it is big, pause, it's still a small thing, right? And I think that's what kind of upset me back in the day, where when more people started to see it for a business more than a cultural thing. To me, being a sneakerhead, being in the sneakers, I know some people don't even like having the title or anything like that, but for me, being in the sneakers, dog, this is something that keeps me out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get in no trouble no more, dog. Y'all know of some of my history. I'm trying to just stay focused, but this right here, I wear my joints to work, and yeah, I really work in my joints. Like, you come to my crib, all of my shoes, with the exception of one that I have not worn yet, that I need to put in rotation, yeah, they're dirty. You know what I'm saying? Not like super dirty, not good for a pick, but I mean, you could tell they're used. You know what I'm saying? Devon says the sixes, especially the army green joints, was his best six. I mean, I think there was only two, right? There was his British khaki, and then there's the olive joint. Right, if I'm not mistaken. I like I said, I'm going to pick the olive sixes for his best, for the color palette, but the British khaki could have hit if they didn't do that type of material. It wasn't the color. I think it was just the material. It looks too hairy-ish, like you got to brush it, pause, I still like it, though. It says, the brand of the year coincides with the 40th anniversary of the Air Jordan 1. It is arguably the most recognizable basketball shoe in footwear history. Can we agree with that statement, right? And I say this from time to time again, too. What's the most silhouette in the average sneakerhead's collection, right? I'll speak for myself because Jordan Brand hit us with a lot of Jordan 1. I got a lot of Jordan 1s, dog. My Jordan 1s easily take up at least 2.5 rows of like my sneaker collection, dog, to be honest. So, yeah, I will say this. A Jordan 1 is arguably couldn't be the most recognizable sneaker silhouette of all time, right? I think that's a fair statement. I see you men with the kicks. It says, both fire for me. Where we have real quick says, and while Sylvester has dominated the sneaker discussions with the Air Jordan 4 brick by brick release, NFL quarterback Jalen Hurts made his case as the permanent or the pyramid Jordan athlete of today when he won his first Super Bowl with Philadelphia Eagles. He wore the Air Jordan 1 or he wore the Air Jordan 11s in the first half and the Air Jordan 1s in the second half. Okay, so you think about this, they do cleats version of these two, which to be honest, I think like the cleats don't get enough recognition because I mean, to be honest, respectively, they be cleats, but you know, they tape them up with tape and all that and what have you. Not saying they got to do what they got to do. That's just part of the game, but that's why I feel like it's so hard to get like a football player on for like sneakers to do them. Like I know we got the Deons, right? But at the same time, it's still kind of hard too, man. Even though I got what, 2 pairs of Deion joints? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And that's another recognizable shoe too. When I wore that joint home, like I want to say earlier this year, my family members was like, yo, them the Deion joints. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get a lot of respect for those. You know what I'm saying? It's an OG silhouette. Classic, timeless. It says, at Wednesday night's event, both Sylvester and Spike Lee wore matching kicks to honor the brand. Wow. Says for the 39 years, the annual Foot News Achievement Awards, so that's what it stands for, the FNAA, the Foot News Achievement Awards, right? Okay. Often called the Shoe Oscars. Didn't know that. Have celebrated the styles, stars, brands, and stories and the philanthropists, emerging talents, and industry veterans. The 2025 event is supported by Calories, Listrake, Nordstrom, Skechers, Vauban, and Wolverine worldwide. So again, just imagine, you know what? To put the icing on the cake, just imagine if they could actually get Jordan Brand them on board. That would probably be great. But you know, you gotta start somewhere. So I mean, that's salutes to Jordan Brand for sure. Let's transition on to the Travis story real quick. Is he leaving Adidas? Short answer, in my opinion, I will say no, right? And I'm only going to be on this joint for like another, like what, roughly 10, 15 minutes. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Derek Simmons says, I have been strictly a Jordan retro head up until this year. I picked up the, the Trenners. They just released, and dang, are they comfortable, and now waiting on the undefeated Air Max to arrive. I did see the Air Max 95s that were supposed to drop. I'm pretty sure they did. Me, I'm very, very picky when it comes to my Air Maxes, man. But I like them, but I didn't like them. What I would like, Air Max wise, Jordan Brand, please give us the Air Max 95 neons soon, please. I know they quote unquote, and that's another thing too. Do we count that for, you know, our top 10 sneakers this year if it was very, very limited and they're coming again next year? So I think I'm not going to put that a part of the list for me personally, but to each their own for sure. So is Travis Scott leaving Nike for Adidas, right? This has been one of those rumors that I personally don't believe it, but it's something that I had been putting off that I didn't really want to do a live on, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just kind of, you know, knock it out. I don't think so, mainly because he brings too much to the team. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, other than the Astro World situation, I feel like Travis is, you know, he keeps a low profile, you know? Let's just keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? He drops his songs, he does his stuff, and he just keeps doing what he's doing, you know? I respect it. Devon says, Virgil's best shoe are the Prestos and the Jordan 4 Sail. Facts. My Prestos, dog, not the black ones or the white ones, but the OG ones, dog, they hurting, dog. I'm scared to, I'm gonna wear them, but I be scared to wear them because I'm like, dog, them joints looking like that's the thing, they didn't last long in my opinion. But Prestos hit, In my opinion, I still think that Jordan 1 Chicago Off-White that Virgil did is one of his best, in my opinion, right? Because it was nothing like we was used to seeing. When they dropped the 10, the Off-White 10, it was something different to the game, and we all wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. Not just the ones, but just something Off-White. So that falls in that category for me too, Devon, respectively. I respect yours as well. Let's see, we got Omar, ACC says, since you spoke on Classic Deion's, I kind of want the Classic Vic Zoom 2 to make a comeback. I feel like, right, I wouldn't be surprised, right? Because with Elliott Hill in there, it seems like he's bringing it back to like, hey, you know, and there's no secret here to business, in my opinion. There's certain stuff that I don't know, but if I had to guess, dog, when he got in there, it's like, hey, why are we pushing away from what got us here? Let's go back to the basics. You know, yes, we got to innovate this stuff. But if you notice, I will say this, the newer model sneakers, let me clarify this. Let me word it back. They're re-dropping some of the shoes that already came out. But what I will say this, the technology in them, as far as like comfortability, has changed. And a great example I can think of is the foam posits. If I put on my eggplants from 2017, pause, yeah, they're good now because I broke them in, but at the time they hurt. When I put the current ones on, I've got over the couple years, they're ready to go right out the box. Where after I re-release my Air Jordan 4s, they're ready to go right out the box. So it looks like they are trying to bring it back and make the stuff is actually, that's one of the things we used to say, like the sneakers, they dope, but they not comfortable, dog. Where we at real quick, Manny Kick says, he extended his contract. He did. He most definitely did, but people keep want to throw this out there from time to time. Even if Travis went over to Adidas, I'm not saying it wouldn't be successful, but I don't think it would hit the same. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Mandarin Kick says, for me, it's the black Prestos Off-White joints. Okay, I respect it. I like the, for Virgil's, for me, I still got to go with the Chicago joints. A shoe that I would love to have in my collection. I actually have a picture of it in my sneaker room, but I don't actually own the shoe. And that's okay. Let me hit this article real quick, and then we'll wrap things up here, talk a little upcoming sneaker releases, and then we'll get the joint on up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up early with the kid and being active in the chat. Really means a lot. It says, Travis Scott was wearing what? It says, over the weekend at the F1 race in Vegas, Travis Scott grabbed headlines for what he was and wasn't wearing. The longtime Nike ambassador wasn't seen in a whole lot of swooshes, and some people raced to conclusions at speeds that only Max Verstappen could match. Says, for one, less than a week after launching his new Fragment Air Jordan 1 Low, he seemed to be mobbing around in Vegas in some Uggs. This is my thing. Just because he has a deal with Jordan Brand, does he needs to be wearing Jordan Brand stuff around the clock? I mean, probably to them, yes, but I mean, the guy, I mean, to be honest, I don't wear Jordan Brand every single day. Well, sometimes I switch it up, you know what I'm saying? But I get it. He works technically with them. I get it. That's probably why they want to say that. Omar says, you right about the foams. I hated wearing my Weatherman foams till they got broke in, most definitely. And the only way they get better, dog, the foams, you have to wear them. The older foams, the newer ones, you good. The newer ones, if you got one from, I would say like 2023 and up, I'll say 2022 and up, you should be good. But anything after that, hey, bruh, I'm telling you right now, I remember when I first got them eggplants paws back in 2017, I put them joints on, like, did I get the wrong side? I put my foot in it, trying to stretch it out. My feet got in that joint, it was like this. It like did this in that joint. I was like, yo. I eventually got it straightened out, but yeah. I had tried to like step out in them joints or whatever. When I got home, dog, I kicked them joints off. I wore them to work, bro. I like, nah, I can't wear them at work no more, bro. It took me a minute. I had to do a slow break-in. But it says, okay, fine. I guess there's no chance of them getting water damage in the desert, but still an odd choice. He says, even if you don't want to wear the kicks now that a bunch of other people have them, what about your friend Chase B, upcoming PE of the own signature sneaker? Would have been a great moment to advertise those. Again, at the end of the day, I think this man is going to wear what he wants to wear at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean he necessarily, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Jordan Brand, he's going to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, with these music artists too, they do dress different, right? Let's just keep it 100. Those guys dress different. We're going to keep it real. It says, but that wasn't even the biggest head scratcher for the LaFlame this weekend, as he did eventually ditch the Uggs for a more Nike-friendly pair of Chuck Taylors. Again, dog, it may have just been his travel shoe. You never just know. So it says checks or stripes. This is the question, too, that people have brought up time and time again. Which is better, Nike or Adidas? When Ye was over there, in my opinion, that used to be a debate. In my opinion, I don't think we need to debate that anymore. You know what I'm saying? What does he like? You don't know. If they don't know Travis, you can't really answer that question. But I do ask you guys, like me, I'm always going to be checks over stripes. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm always checks over stripes. And I have my Yeezys. I didn't get rid of my Yeezys. I still got my Yeezys. You know what I'm saying? And they comfortable. But at the same time, honestly, I don't wear my Yeezys like that. You know what I'm saying? I remember some sneakerheads couldn't even get into Yeezys. They refused. They tried it and they just didn't get into it. Where we at real quick? Let me see. Mental Kick says, I'd rather be a free agent and do a collab with any brand. True, but I feel like if the bag right though, and especially if the bag right and your product is selling on the way that his is selling, it makes sense why he would want to do a deal. You know what I mean? It says, no, the most confusing fashion choice for superstars was his clothing. Travis was rocking a jacket from Adidas Y3 label, which we can see down here in the bottom on the screen here. It says the high-end print by Japanese designer Yamamoto is the last name. Kind of flies in the face of the whole checks over stripes moment. I mean, this is my thing is that's what the racing brand he's probably rocking, right? But I know what you're saying. Maybe he could have had Jordan Brand and Nike to make him his own version where they have their logo. But maybe he surprised me as a person that probably didn't think too much into it, right? If I had to guess. But again, at the end of the day, maybe somebody gave it to him and he just wanted to wear it. It says, let's see, the moment. It says, if he wanted to wear something from Japan that matched his Uggs, he had a whole collection of Brown Fragment merch that accompanied his latest shoe. Maybe he missed out on those because he blew his whole shopping budget on the 4K Cactus Jack Takashi pillow. Oh, wow, yeah, because I did see that priorities, man. I highly doubt Travis is paying for his own merch, but I did see that where before those Jordan 1s actually dropped, they did have those like pillows on there for 4K, like dog, yeah. I saw that, and yeah, y'all know me. Y'all see why I didn't mention it, because I knew I'm gonna keep it 100. I know who wasn't buying that, right? And I know some people actually did buy the joint. I just know I wasn't about to be one of them, to keep it real. It says Scott's decision to not suitably wear Adidas at F1 could have been chalked up by have him having some fun on his day off and not being focused on pushing his never-ending list of collaborations. But he was also wearing his upcoming rival iconic Oakley X-Ray Metal Juliets, which I'm assuming they're referring to the shades, because I think Oakley is a shades brand, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, his next project as the chief visionary of the eyewear brand. That's what I thought. So he's got deals on the table. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm not a shade guy. I mean, I know some people love wearing shades. I'm just not a shade guy. And I think this is what they're referring to. This is the picture of him actually in those Uggs. And he had this on there, the Adidas brand. To be honest, dog, I don't feel like he did anything wrong. To be honest, though, I feel like he should have still at least had any, like, he should have had some J's on. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I mix brands. I know a lot of people say you shouldn't mix Adidas and Jordan Brand. I do it from time to time, but, you know, hey, who am I? You know what I mean? Scott sent social media into a frenzy, so he was, in fact, showcasing his collaborations that would make Adidas Y3 comment on the photo of Travis in the jacket seem slightly more significant. The brand's official Instagram account left suspicious swooshing emoji underneath the City of Vegas post about the rappers hanging out in the paddock at the race. Normally in the sneaker and streetwear space, this emoji is a telltale sign of something on the way that the brand is signaling they will announce soon, but not quite yet. So I don't know. And maybe his deal with Jordan Brand doesn't say he can't work with other brands, because clearly he's working with Oakley. But I mean, working with the rival Adidas, it probably does not look good, right? But this is what he had on. But I mean, at the end of the day, dog, some people just kind of sounds like some people like to reach too. So as you can see, a lot of people did go off on the Twitter space here. You know what I'm saying? Eventually he's wanting to have the building his own Nike, but yeah, this is one that some people went off on the Twitter space. I'm not going to read through all that part. It says, the rumor mill is fully in motion, all at one point in social media, with Stormy with questions about Travis Scott's future at Nike. Would he leave for Adidas? Would he be okay if we didn't get a flipped swoosh Jordan 1 every colorway imaginable? Would the Adidas logo look like a reverse when you brought the signature design language there? Actually, that one I can answer. Did some RD last time. There were whispers of Travis defecting the dark side. So again, can you really? The thing is, flipping the Adidas logo, I don't know, dog. I don't think you can. This is a stripes joint. It looks exactly the same. So just in case he jumps over the Jumpman, I mocked up the 3 stripes that would look upside down, then went a step further and imagined them in reverse. Look, hey, this homie got jokes, because he's saying no matter how you flip the stripes or however you put them, they still look the same. Again, so what could he bring over there to the table? That would be a good one. It says even former Nike designers were weighing in their predictions as the swoosher turned tattoo artist Shane dropped a big looked out eyes on Twitter, which typically hold up in court as a surefire sign something is definitely going to happen. So I don't know. So this person used to work for Nike. We got this. Looks like another people that spoke to have this, like Travis Scott is going to Adidas. We don't know if this is true. These are just rumors. So Hold Live is a legend and opinionated base, by the way. And then FYI, for those who don't know, Y3 is technically an Adidas brand, branched off from the Yoto brand. So yeah, makes sense. The 3 stands for 3 stripes. Got you. Some people have said just in case Travis wore Y3 doesn't mean he wore Adidas. Nah, that big 3 in the jacket means something, I think. So a lot of people are in speculation, right? And I mean, I'm all here for it. But again, I don't know if that would be a good move for Travis, in my opinion, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see for sure. Let's see. Mentor Kick says, run it up. Definitely, y'all hit that like button. We're about to talk upcoming sneak releases here in a second. Appreciate that. Let's see. Omar says, I never understood the whole don't mix brands things. Some socks feel better with other shoes, plus going to wear what I want. Facts. Yeah, I wear Polo and Jordan Brand all the time. So, I mean, yeah, if I get some good Adidas socks and they comfortable, I'm wearing them. But I, at one point, have worn Adidas shorts. I got some Adidas shorts that I wear in the summertime with some J's, like Jordan 1s, and then I got on a Polo shirt. You know what I'm saying? And nobody better not come at me sideways. And even if you do, I'm not going to care. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I'm comfortable. Says, what can Nike do to keep Travis from leaving? That is a question too, right? What could they do? If we were to believe the great and powerful internet, Travis' contract with Nike is up soon, and extension discussions have been a prickly as a cacti. Some even say Travis has taken meetings with likes of Adidas and Vans. In last year's, since Elliott Hill took over the captain of the swoosh ship, he's made a lot of changes. Some positive, some puzzling. The most questionable one was not the leaving moment of the LaFame when he asked for one. Okay, so that'll be very interesting how that's gonna go. So we'll see. I'll leave the last part of this article, then we'll talk upcoming sneak releases here. We're coming right up at the hour mark, just how I want to keep it going too, man. My bad on that real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna pretty much wrap this up here. Says, Hill recently named the entire Nike campus after Phil Knight, but really, who has done more for the brand recently? That probably what Travis is asking himself while contemplating the major career decision. LeBron and Serena have buildings. Why not me? Why not me, right? Okay, is what he says. Why not me? But it says the new Nike CEO has plenty of time of building inflatable jackets and robotic sneaker legs, but no time for ensuring his star player was happy and the team moral with high. Come on, coach. Don't let me make the jump man. Okay, cool. So pretty much, let's talk a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases. I don't see much on the table. We do got the Gammas. We just covered that. We did have the Undefeateds. I believe those dropped already, but these are nice, right? J Balvin, I think we seen these previewed. I seen somebody post these in the Discord. Not a real big fan of the colorway, but it is what it is. It looks like a 4. And then looks what we got real quick. Jordan Brand, we know we got the rumors they're supposed to bring back the Air Jordan 4 breads from 2019. I'm not here for it, but it is what it is. Also, Nike SB's skateboarding is coming in like a pink colorway for Air Force One. So look like they're going to do a Nike SB Air Force One, right? That's going to be very, very interesting. I don't hate them, though. I'm going to keep it 100. And, of course, we got the Gammas. Let me put myself back on the main screen. I know we also have the Ken Griffey Jr.'s that's supposed to be coming out, too. I like them, but I don't know if I'm going to cop. I'll leave it at that right there. So, pretty much, let me touch the chat real quick, and then we'll get ready to wrap this joint up. Where we at? Menard Kick says, Polo out to the islands soon. I peeped that. maybe. We'll see. Devon says, the I'm on year 6 are sitting. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all on that one, big dog. Derek Simmons says, I love my Balvins 2s and I love my 4s, but those Balvin 4s are not it. Hey, respectively, from what I've seen, they ain't it for me either. Maybe I need to see some other images. We'll see. Let's see. Omar says, I'd rather see Travis go to Reebok. Would like to see do something creative with Iversons and the pumps and the kamikazes. Yeah. I mean, I would like to see Ye go over there if he could, control himself. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be a great deal. I would like to see Ye go over there. Ye and Travis over there would dominate. You know what I mean? I would love to see that. But yeah, we just hit that hour mark for the podcast, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the new time. I feel like we got some good numbers here. Again, if y'all like this new time, we'll try to see if we can aim for like 3 o'clock or 3:30 on a regular. And then, yeah, we'll keep the party going, man. But other than that, smash the like button. Sub to the channel if you're new. And if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones. And what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls. And y'all know we have Music Monday as well. I'll be back live again on Monday with another Music Monday. More content on the way. Hint, hint. Unboxing, if everything goes right, should be coming soonski, right? Okay. Hopefully, if everything goes right, I'm hoping to have an unboxing next week. Obviously, hopefully 2. If I can get the Gammas, that will be 2. 2 unboxings hopefully next week for sure. Yay over to the New Balance Shishki. I don't think they're going to let him at New Balance, but that would be dope, though. That would be dope. That would be a win for him for sure. But other than that, sign up for that sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section. It's free to sign up, where, of course, we continue to sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it. More content on the way, and I'll see you guys again on Monday, man. And I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like